Well, Jim, welcome to AFC Rushden Diamonds. Can you give us your initial thoughts now that everything's all been sorted?
Yeah, so was contacted by Elliot about if I wanted to come in, join him. Obviously, my time last season in football was kind of made up with some freelance scouting. Had a bit of time off, bit of time to go and watch a lot of games. So I think this year probably came at a good time for me to look at an avenue back into the game. And obviously a club the size of Diamonds, and I've known Elliot for 20 odd years. It seemed like a good fit, so looking forward to it.
You've joined the club in support of Elliot Sandy on the coaching staff. You've also got Ryan Seaman, who's staying on as part of the backroom team as well. But from your perspective, what will your role entail?
Yeah, so obviously my role coming in as number 2 to Elliot, I think really is to assist him as much as possible with regards to training, recruitment, match day, and working, like you say, with Ryan as well as a 3. I think we both, on early meeting with Ryan, we both, myself and Ryan, share similar morals and ethics, and I think we can support Elliot really well. And now it's just about kind of all systems go really, and getting things set in place and creating a good culture, and hopefully bring some success.
You've got a lot of coaching experience in the local area: Rushden, Higham, Raunds, Desborough and Kettering amongst your previous clubs. What can you take from those experiences that will benefit you here at Diamonds?
Yeah, I think football is an infectious sport, and you learn a lot along the way. For me personally, I started managing and coaching quite early. The game has evolved since then, definitely. A lot of the footballers back then probably weren't as fit as they could be now. It's more of about physicality, athleticism, and with our coaching ethics, it's really about now how we can emphasise these players into this culture, making sure that they're working extremely hard for the shirt, and coaching methods will come in with regards to shape and the way we want to play. But essentially for me, it's about how hard you want to work, and how much effort, blood, sweat and tears you want to put in. And simply for me, if you've got that, then you're halfway to creating a good culture in the team.
Well, throughout your career, you've been across a variety of different leagues and different levels. So with that in mind, how much are you looking forward to the Northern Premier League and the challenges that they bring?
Yeah, no, it's a league that I've not been in. So I jumped from step 5 into step 3. So for me now, it'll be a new, fresh challenge for me. First time that I've worked as a coach with Elliot. Played together, so I know what he's all about, winning mentality. So to come into a league that, probably there's some big spenders in there, so there'll be some well-travelled players in there that will be difficult to test ourselves against. But ultimately, I think it's a game of football, 11v11. So however we conduct ourselves on the day is really that matters. So essentially for us, we're just looking to stamp our authority quite early.
And just lastly, a word for the supporters. They turn out in their hundreds, home and away. How important will their backing be as this new era gets underway?
Yeah, massively. I've come from a team with a lot of supporters, and before that, teams without a lot of supporters. I think the difference is it's the 12th man, the cliche. I think it's really important for, Diamonds players to understand that these supporters do come, in numbers to support. We've got to make sure that, they're not let down, and we're giving 100% effort. So hopefully we can create something that is, there for the supporters to be proud of. And that's number 1 objective for me.
Well, thanks so much for your time. All the best in your new role.
Thank you very much.